I was reading a lot of horror stories after the cold breath incident, and I read that if you want to summon a jinn, you have to dissolve some salt in hot water and then throw it in the bathroom without calling on the name of God. And I was reluctant to do this, but curiosity got the better of me, and I wanted to try it. The night I wanted to try my luck with the jinn was the night my mother and brothers traveled with my father, who was going on a business trip. I decided to take advantage of their absence from home to do the experiment, so I refused to go with them on the pretext that I had an exam, and they left at midnight, and my mother said to me, "Do you want to go to your relatives to sleep there, you and the maid?" I said no, because it's late and they might be asleep. I'll go there tomorrow. And my mom said, "Okay, feel free." When my parents left, I went to my sister's room to sleep there, and I started thinking about doing the experiment. So I went to the kitchen and dissolved some salt in hot water, then went to the bathroom and poured it without naming me. And, to my surprise, nothing happened. I got very angry and said to myself how stupid I was. I wish I hadn't read about this experience. I would have gone traveling with my parents and had fun, and I cursed the jinns and cursed them. Then I went to sleep and didn't turn off the light because I'm scared since my last incident. After watching a little TV, I fell asleep without feeling myself, but I woke up suddenly at 2 in the morning, and I was very surprised because the TV was off. Who turned it off? Knowing that the maid sleeps outside the house, I gave myself explanations, but I was not convinced by what I said, and I forgot about it and got up to drink water. And when I opened the bathroom door, I was very surprised. The spilled salt was gone, and the bathroom was clean and smelled nice. I was surprised and scared, so I went back to the room and locked the door. Suddenly, the light went out, and I froze in place in horror, and I decided to leave the room and go to sleep in my parents' room. On my way to their room, I heard a sound in the kitchen. It was a cracking sound, and I heard the sound of spoons falling, so I went to the bathroom to take a mop to hit whoever was in the kitchen, but I was very surprised when I saw a pale little girl with long black hair sitting in the corner of the bathroom and telling me, "You have beautiful eyes, so I will take them out." Suddenly, the girl started chasing me to gouge out my eyes, and she grabbed me and threw white dust on me, and I fell on the floor and did not move, and the girl came crawling on my body until she reached my face, and she took out a scalpel, and I realized that it was my end, and I began to martyr, and the girl screamed at me and said, "Stop, you're bothering me." She raised the scalpel to hit me in the eye, but before she could do that, the call to dawn sounded, and the girl disappeared, and I was able to move again. So I went to my father and mother's room and locked the doors tightly and turned on the TV until morning came, and the maid entered the house and started cleaning. I called one of my relatives, and he came and took me and the maid to stay with them until my parents arrived from traveling.